Thanks again for tuning into The Med. I'm going to give you a few more updates on the med beds today. But first of all, I wanted to ask people if you have been scammed in any way by people online talking about med beds and leading you to a position where you've lost money, up to $1,000 in some cases. Please feel free to drop your comment in the, I know this channel is a little bit new, so maybe you haven't got enough people to, haven't had enough exposure yet. So I'll certainly be repeating this in the future, but I want to get this out now. If you're watching this later on, please leave a comment in the comment section about what your experience was as to what happened with you. How did you end up losing money by trusting people talking about med beds? What was the procedure? I've detailed in my last video how this scam works, especially with Telegram, how people are essentially listening to some YouTubers who make a full-time living out of talking non-stop about med beds, and how they draw people onto their Telegram channels where they are then contacted by apparently random people who actually are working behind the scenes with the social media influencer, if that makes sense, contacting people claiming that they have med bed centres and that you can register for them, and to cut a long story short, scamming people for $500, even $1,000 if they want to register at these med bed centres. They even put up phone numbers for these, or even emails as well, of these apparent med bed centres, who are of course staffed by actors. And when I say actors, I mean scammers. These are kind of criminal gangs essentially who are doing this. It's very well organised. So if you've had an experience like that, please leave your story, if you feel like doing so, in the comment section below, and I may even, if you wish, I may even include it in future episodes as to help other people be warned of these scams that are operating. So if you want to do that, please feel free to do that. But don't mention any names, obviously, but do tell the story and let people know what's going on. So other than that, to give you an update, because I want to keep putting this message out as often as possible. It may be the same message, but it's the only way to counter the fraudsters who are taking advantage of this subject. There are no, the med beds are very real, as far as I know, as far as I believe. There's lots of evidence to suggest they are, but they're not here yet. And the message I want to give to people is, do not please put off your regular medical treatment, whatever that may be, for whatever medical condition you have, or same for your relatives and your friends, or whatever it is, wherever it is. Please do not put that off because you may think that someone on YouTube is spinning you a yarn, dangling a carrot in front of your face, sitting there and claiming to be in contact with secret people who have access to med bed centres, and their med beds are coming out soon, and all this kind of stuff. They are spinning you a yarn. Anybody who knows that when the med beds are coming out would not be talking about them, that's for sure. So I think they're still another year or two away, personally. That's my personal feel. Maybe in 2 or 3 years. We're not at that stage yet to start putting off regular treatment. Please don't do that. Whatever your situation, carry on with regular treatment and keep upbeat. For the time being, do not under any circumstances rely on med beds coming to help there. It's still too early. We're still too far away from that. So that's my message for today. Again, so leave your message. Leave your comments in the comment section below if you've been scammed in any way, and I will, if you wish, write the words, "I give my consent for this to be talked about," and I will kind of mention your comments on a future video on this subject. And other than that, remember that med beds are not here yet, and they're not going to be here just yet, so please don't put off your regular treatment. And again, if I sound repetitive, it's because I need to be. This is a very controversial subject, and people are scamming people, so we need to raise awareness And the only way to raise awareness is by repetition and repetition. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you soon.